Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Made with Love. My name is Heather and today I'm actually doing two sewing projects. Got everything just kind of right here behind me. So I bought these two little kid-size Christmas aprons. I got the Santa and I have the little elf. And I'm actually going to convert them into dog costumes for my puppy. But I already took the tag off of this one and I'll see if my puppy will cooperate. And I'll show you that you don't really have to do much with this one. Take her bandana off. I slip this on, and it fits perfect around her neck. Don't have to do anything, and it actually fits perfectly on her. If I can get her to come. She won't come. Okay. Trying to get her into this, but see, it fits perfectly on her. But it's just, I don't like tying things around her, so I want to use the Velcro. So I'm just gonna quickly measure her. I'm gonna do something with this too, just because I'm gonna put a little bit of Velcro kind of under the collar part too. But that is the size I'll need for her neck. So I just have to kind of measure around her belly, if she'll let me. Oh, sorry, baby. Just gave her a shock. Let's see how. So, not doing too tight around her mid part. She's about 34 inches. So I don't need a full 34 inches, but that just lets me know when I lay this out and I figure out how big it's going to be, that I need it to be, you know, obviously I don't need the Velcro that big. Just need about half of that width. So I'm using the Velcro, and I just don't like, you know, Velcro. I don't want it to be too rough on her. And I went through my scrap material, and I've got this big piece of this material. It's great. It's got this rubbery or plasticky feel, but it has a really nice soft side. So I'm going to sew the Velcro where the soft side will be what will go against her body. So I'm just going to move to the other room where my sewing machine is, and we'll start sewing. Alright, so I got all the tags and stuff cut off, so now I'm just trying to figure out how much Velcro I need. So I'm going to find the 34 inch, and I'm going to set it at the one end of here and pull this, so it looks like I'll need about, trying to get this lined up. I had it lined up before, so I'm just not quite sure. This is just, it's not even. I was measuring all the way down here, and it's, even if you fold these in half, they're not perfect. So I think I need about 18 inches of Velcro to go around her belly. Let's see if that's about the same on this side. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just trying to see if that's about right. Yeah, about 18 inches of Velcro. So I don't know how much I get on here, but I did find more Velcro the other day. So if I have to go get more, you know, I found my other Velcro. Now, this one here, I know this is self-adhesive Velcro, so it means it's got the sticky stuff on the back, which will be, I think, is okay to start, you know, to get this stuff kind of put together, easier to hold it onto the fabric, but I'm still going to sew it together. So I'm hoping this is enough Velcro to do two of these. It doesn't look like it's going to be. Fold this in half and see how much I would get. Looks like I get about 15 inches. I guess I'll work with 15 inches of Velcro, and then I'm going to still make the other part with the material. I can still make that 18 inches. So then I've got some extra material on either side, and the Velcro will kind of be in the middle. So I'm just going to cut my strips of Velcro in half. Like I said, I wasn't really doing a big measure. I mean, I don't even know how long she's actually going to wear these costumes. She might just rip them off and chew them up right away. So cut these strings off. Like I said, for now, I'm just going to leave the top loops on for now. Just going to worry about getting it for around the body part, because she doesn't mind having, you know, like when I put scarves and things around her neck. So I think this will be okay. I just wasn't sure if it would be loose enough, but I will figure that out after I do this part. Sleeve. So I just need 2 strips of this material. So I'm going to measure how wide my Velcro is. My Velcro's about 1 inch wide. Now, give or take a little, I don't know, 1 little dash on my measuring tape. So I want to center this Velcro. I'm going to give myself a 2-inch strap. So I'm just going to measure up 2 inches. Be about here. And then I need to, because I'm making 2 of them, so I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to do myself a nice 20-inch strip. That's 2 inches. There. Velcro is all tangled on itself. And I realized I need another strip of this exact same. I'm doing the 2 strips of Velcro. Just cutting here. There, so I got my 2 strips of material. So I'm gonna just now stick on my strips of Velcro and then get these centered and lined up. really, really sticky. There's that one and this one. Then I will go over and I'm going to stitch these on. Sure. Then I just realized I put these on the wrong side of the material because I wanted the fluffy side to be on my dog. So, okay, I guess I'll cut out 2 more strips. I'm gonna stick with this first. I'm just gonna stitch these onto here first because I wanted the fluffy side to be on around my dog's neck, not the other side. But okay, I'm just gonna go and stitch these on, and then I guess I'll just make another strip of them and stitch the 2 strips together. I'm just gonna cut these. Okay, I'll just leave it this way and just stitch these together. So. Machine already. I'm just using my basic straight stitch. I'm not changing any settings. Last project I made was using red thread, so red thread is in here. I'm just not going to change out my thread tonight. I just want to get this done. Like I said, it's just a simple little costume thing for my dog. So I'm just going to stitch. And that doesn't look like it's stitched. No, it didn't. Something happened. Okay, well, I'm just going to be stitching these on. I'll be right back. I've got to figure out why my thread is not coming through properly. So I'll be right back. So I realized that I can't sew through the adhesive strip. My needle is just coated in like a glue, and so the thread is just not coming down. So I have to wait 24 hours for the adhesive to set. So what I did do is I just trimmed down each piece of the Velcro. So I've got 4 little strips of the Velcro. So now I'm going to just make a little bit, I'm going to make another thing. I'm going to stitch another piece of this material to the back. So I'm going to make 4 strips to do that. Like I said, sometimes you try to do things and you thought, oh, this looks handy. It's adhesive. Oh, that will help hold it in place while I sew. And then you realize because of the glue, I can't get my machine to go through it. Turn my machine off. Okay. So I need some more of these strips. They're about an inch each. Let's see, right? About an inch each, or approximately. I mean, they kind of vary a little. One's an inch, just under an inch, about an inch. I wasn't cutting perfectly straight. So I do this. I'm just kind of lining these up so I can kind of see how many. So is that 4 inches? That should be about 4 inches then. Okay, I'll cut to there. That's 4-inch mark here. And then I said these are each about 20 inches long. That one seems a little bit longer than 20 inches. Okay, well, I'm going to cut these 22 inches. Inches in, we'll make it to about here. Flip this way, lay these down, gray side to the gray side. And of course, this Velcro is still doesn't want to lay flat. So I have to go get my pins because I thought I could do this without pins because I thought the Velcro would hold it down and I could just stitch easily. So I guess I gotta go and get my straight pin so I can just pin this together, stitch these on. I'm not gonna stitch where the Velcro is. I'll probably have to hand stitch or wait till tomorrow, but I just kind of want to get these kind of mostly made. So I'm just gonna grab my straight pin so I can pin these and get these sewn. Sorry, where in view are you? There we go, so you can see I've got my material cut and laid out. And my tripod just wants to tip over on me today too. All right, I recently got this little tool at Walmart. It says it's a machine needle threader inserter. And I am one of those people who I have trouble seeing the little hole where the thread goes. So I thought this would be really helpful. I've used it now once doing this today, and it's like, wow, it made such a huge difference. Didn't really have to do anything else except I just went crooked. Let's see. Gotta make sure I get my arrows lined up. Am I holding it wrong? I was doing this and I did do it. Okay. Just have to get this. Oops, I missed it again. It's supposed to be easy to do, but it's just, I don't know, for some reason, I just can't seem to get this to find the little, nope, it's just not gonna work for me today. There, now I got it. To the this little hook. I'm just gonna grab the thread if I can and just pull it back. There we go. It's a new tool. It's gonna take a couple tries to figure out how to get it started. There we go, I got it. Okay, so I've got the strips of Velcro. So now I'm just going to, actually I'm gonna unpin some of these. I think I'm just gonna do one at a time. Just because this Velcro on here, it's all bunching up. So I'm just gonna stitch the, I'm just gonna line this up too. Velcro is just all bunching up. I think as I stitch it will go straighter, but I'm not gonna stitch the Velcro. I'm just gonna stitch these ends here at the one side, and then I'll smooth it out and I'll stitch the material on that side, and then I'll just leave these alone because I have to let the adhesive set for 24 hours before use. I'm gonna stitch here. I'm not gonna touch the Velcro. Let me make sure I get that lined up, but I'm not touching the Velcro. That sticky stuff is just wrecking my machine. It is just not gonna work for me today. The thread snapped up at the top somehow. Oh. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I've now got a bunch of thread coming up from the bottom. Okay, there we go. Got the loose thread out from the bottom. Okay, this is just gonna be, you know, this is, my machine just does not want to work for me today. I think I'm just gonna have to go get a new needle. I think this needle might just be so coated in plastic, or not plastic, the glue. Yeah, I think the needle is still, like, I wiped it off, but yeah, it is still just so sticky. I'm gonna have to go get a new needle. So I will be back and then we will finish sewing these together. All right, welcome back. It's been probably about 9 or 10 days since I started making these costume things for my puppies. I got the elf apron and the Santa apron, and I did the Velcro. Can't reach. I had everything over here, and then I moved stuff out of my way, and then I had to set the ironing board back up, so I had to move everything out of my way. I forgot to put it back, so my iron is heating. So I've got the Velcro strips on here. I actually did iron to really help fuse the Velcro onto this. Now I was going to, because some of it's going to touch her, so I did on this one, I actually did get it where I actually did stitch another strip of this fuzzy stuff onto the back side. It was really hard stitching through the Velcro. My thread kept snapping, and I think it's the thread kept getting caught into the Velcro, so I'll have to figure out how to sew on Velcro. Or it could, I don't know if it's the Velcro itself, or it could be the stickiness still, because my needle was a little bit sticky. So I've decided to do a next step. I am trying to use the sewing machine. The vibration from the sewing machine, it just makes my hand just go numb, and I can't do it. It was really painful to just stitch, and I only did like this one strip. So I got this top and bottom done, and then, you know, I only got this one done. I didn't even get this bottom part here stitched. I couldn't. The machine just kept snapping on me. So I was gonna get my fabric glue, which I can't reach my fabric glue at the moment, so I do have some iron-on hemming tape. I'm not recommending hemming tape for something like this. I do want to actually sew it on, but I'll have to wait till my arm is a little bit better. I tried to hand sew, and I was not able to pull, you know, holding this and then trying to pull the needle through. I could not get the needle through all of this. So I decided I'm going to use this iron-on hemming tape to finish these up. So I'm just going to get my puppy to come here, and I got to do a quick measure it on her. Okay, so I'm going to take the bandana off, and I'm going to put this one on. Oh, she loves things. She's used to bandanas and things. So I just got to see where this goes to. Just got to do a quick measure. From one side here around to this side, I got about 21 inches. And I cut these to 15 inches, so that will give me 30-inch overlap. So even without it, it looks cute. She just will knock the whole camera stand off running over there. Okay, come on. Can I have that back? Can I have this back? Yes. Okay, so I need like 21 inches to come around the back of these. So I'm just gonna move the Velcro strips out of my way for a second. I know this is not even the right type of fabric to be, you know, this polyester type stuff. I hate ironing polyester, but I really just want to get her a little costume kind of made. So I'm just going to, you know, use what I have. What is wrong with this? Something happened here. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I think I just kind of pulled it off the wrong way from the last time I had used this hemming tape. So I gotta make sure I get a fuzzy side and that. So I gotta make sure I'm gonna move those ones out of my way so I don't grab the wrong pieces. And let's see, I want this to come, think about, I'm gonna use the belt. So this has like the little black Santa belt, so I'm gonna put the Velcro around here. So I gotta make sure I'm getting these lined up right. But and I realized I don't even need it this long because I need to be able to. I had this figured out. Just gotta cut around her. Okay, yes, I do remember how to do this now. Okay. I had thought about it and then I'm trying to do it and now I'm just not able to remember how to do it. So I'm gonna put the little seam iron-on tape down. Then I'm putting this Velcro, the scratchy one, down first. I've got my iron all ready and I've got it set to the polyester rayon, so it's on the 3. I'm just gonna hold this in place for a few seconds and it should heat. It's supposed to. Try it again. Well, it doesn't want to work. I don't know. Try to do stuff and then it doesn't want to work when you want it to do things. Okay, I'm going to try. Let's see. Yes, now I just ironed that onto my iron. Okay, don't do that. Just making sure that it was working, so. Okay, I know how to use this iron-on stuff. I've used it before, I just not on this type of material. Maybe this side will be easier. Just kind of hold it on and Nope, it just does not want to work for me. Okay. I'm gonna grab a cloth and put a cloth on here and see, because I think it's just, I can't seem to get the heat to go through all this. If I go up to one more, well, it's cotton. Okay, well. I'm one of those people who, I have ideas and I think it's gonna work and I try and it just, then it doesn't work. So do I give up? No, I just keep trying. And of course I got this stuck to my iron, so I've got to go wash that off. All right, so I figured out where I need these to be. So I need a little bit, about 3 inches on each side. Just grab my other iron. I'll clean the other one up in a little bit. So I've got the iron-on hemming tape, and then I've got the little strips here. So I'm just gonna iron these on in just a few seconds with the iron. I've got the iron on between 3 and 4. So it's dry. So 3 is polyester rayon and 4 is a cotton blend. So I've kind of got it between the 3 and the 4. So I'm not using steam. I didn't even clean the other one. I just ran to my laundry room and just grabbed my other iron here. I think that's gonna work. That. Yeah, it's starting to. Just gonna take a little longer to get this tape on here. I have to add a little bit more. So I think the tape moved and I didn't quite get it right to the edge here. I don't want to, the tape is now longer than this. I don't want to tape this down to the ironing board. I'm just going to take that off. I'm just going to hold the iron here for a few seconds. It's actually taking a little longer than it says it does, but I always find that it usually does take longer depending on the thickness of your fabric. I know it's not meant for this, but I just want to get my puppy's little Christmas outfits made, and I just don't have any more patience, and I can't do the sewing with just my arm. So I'm just gonna let this iron sit a few more seconds on here, and I think, yeah, it's still just need a few more seconds to get it to here. I'm just going to, I know it's my oven, it's telling me it's preheated. So, okay. Yeah, because it didn't quite get to the end there either. It's the gluey stuff, it just doesn't want to stick. I think it's because it's the Velcro. It just doesn't want to. It's one of those things when you have an idea and you just really want to get it done, and then you just, it'd be so much easier if I could just get my sewing machine to stop, the thread to stop snapping. There we go. I think that would be good. I'm just going to let these just cool down before I touch them, and then I will get the elf one, and I'm going to do the same thing to the elf one. All right, so I've got the green one here set up. So I've got the iron-on hemming tape. I've got the size I need. So I'm going to put this down. So I've got this one. It's the soft fuzzy side. I'm gluing down on the, not gluing, I'm ironing it down. And the other one, I realized I did them both the same direction, so I had to go and change that one. So this, I just got to iron this. Now my iron's had a few more minutes to heat up, so I think it's going to go so much faster. There we go, except the ironing hem-on tape is just outside the material. I don't have it quite lined up quite right. That's okay. I think this is going to work better now. And so then this side, I've got the tape down. I've got this, but I've got the scratchy side facing up, because on that one, because I had done the one side with the material, I messed up which side was which. Here, I think this is going to work so much better now. There we go. There. It's working a little bit better. I still really would like to sew this. Maybe when my daughter gets home, maybe I can get her to do some hand stitching. Or at least help me, because I'm just, it's really hard when you can't use one arm. I've been trying to get this done, and every time I try to start, and then the thread on my sewing machine just keeps snapping, and I broke 2 needles, and I just having trouble just threading my machine. But you know, I just want to get these made for my puppy for Christmas. I guess I'm pretty sure by Christmas I can actually, you know, get some hand stitching done on here. So I flip this one this way, this one this way. There we go. See, I'm gonna have to fix it because it's still like it's not bonded completely to the ends. I'll have to do a little bit more with the iron, but this one is pretty much done. So I'm gonna get puppy to come here. I'm going to try them on her. Okay, oops, I guess I got to lower the camera just a little bit more. There. Now we'll see how these will work. Now the tape is not, the little iron-on tape, it's not the best stuff. It's not the right product to use, but that's okay. I think just to give you an idea of what look I was trying to go for. This to come around under here. There we go. Come on. There, see? She's got her little Santa dress on. Looks so good. Okay. And then we'll do the other one. Let's try the elf one. Hey, you're such a good puppy. Hey, come on. Let's try this one on. See? Oh, yes. Let's just make sure I got the Velcro going the right way. There we go. There. Look. Look at the camera. Look. Look at the camera. Hey, you're going to sit? You're going to sit? Oh, you sit so pretty. Like that. There, just so it doesn't choke. Oops, the Velcro came undone. Okay. Okay, well, there we go. Hey, are you a good puppy? Oh, you're just gonna walk away with them on, but that's a really quick, easy sewing project. It'd be so much easier if I could, you know, get my sewing machine working, if my arm wasn't hurting so bad. But I am going to actually try to hand stitch those on a bit better. But that's the best I can do right now. It was just an idea I had, and I wanted to try it and see how well it worked. I'm gonna say this would probably be you know, I don't know, I've never sewn with Velcro, so I'm gonna have to look into how do you sew Velcro. But very quick and easy project if you've got a better machine or if you know how to sew with Velcro. But good enough for me to try. I guess I'm just learning how to sew. I just want to try new things I've never seen before, just trying to create stuff. Again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's subscribing to my channels and watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next ones. Bye.